last stream. There we go. We're live, boy.
Nice.
I'm kind of debating on whether I should just go back into the creative slot, which I probably should.
What?
I was just wondering what I should do in the game. I was just gonna go back in the creative slot that I was playing on when I first started streaming this. So what are you doing?
Watching YouTube videos.
YouTube videos? Oh. Alright. That over there. Here. Where's the home base at? Where is it?
Was what?
The home base I had. Because I'm trying to go back to like the main part of the hub. I must have warped a long ways away. I think I was trying to look for a black hole, which I guess I could still try to do. Whatever, let's go. Oh, never mind, can't go there. Go out here. Nope. Nope. I can go here. So let's do it. Oh shit. So you said you've watched Serenity, right?
Yes.
How much did you like it?
I liked it. It was entertaining.
Probably like the show even better.
Maybe.
I haven't seen Serenity yet, but I have like 4 copies of it.
Serenity was fun.
I would like to watch it, but I haven't seen every episode of the main show yet because I didn't want it to be over.
Sorry, I just bumped my mic.
It's alright. You know how that feeling is though when there's like a short series and you don't want to watch it all because then you'll know you've seen everything? That there'll be nothing more.
Not necessarily a short season, but a few years back I finally watched every single episode of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I felt like a piece of my childhood died.
I know, that's kind of why I don't want to finish Firefly even though I should. It's just, you know, it's something I like so much that I feel like if I watched everything I'd feel empty.
It was nice to watch every episode, but at the same time it's like, there's no more episodes of the original.
I know I could always just go back and rewatch them, and I've rewatched a lot of the episodes, and I always have a good time when I do. It's just I feel like I'd feel empty inside if I finish it.
Apparently my mic cut out. Nice.
Good job.
Whenever it comes to the point where all the Naruto Shippuden episodes are finally completely dubbed, feel like another piece of my childhood is gonna die when I watch the last episode of that.
Yeah, I know.
Even though there is a series after it, but it's the Next Generation series, so.
What is that, Boruto or whatever? Baruto?
Yeah, Boruto.
You said you don't like Stranger Things, right?
Stranger Things? I never really got into it.
Maybe you should try it, because it's a really fun show. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got horror, it's got sci-fi. It's got comedy, got adventure. Wow, there's so many of those little penis plants around here. What the fuck? There's 2 and 1 right next to each other?
Might cut out.
You should just get a new one, dude. No, that's more
not
expensive.
as bad with the other routers, it's just that the Google routers broadcast at the same frequency that the mic's on, and you can't change the frequency of the routers.
Can you change the frequency of the mic?
No.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Google's logic is make everything simple but don't have any control.
It's kind of the same with Apple.
Hmm?
It's kind of the same thing with Apple.
That's why everybody hates it.
I don't. I don't need an extravagant phone that has, you know, you can put so much shit on it and have all this control. I don't need that. I wanted a simple phone and Apple gave it to me. The only thing I could think of that would maybe compete with it in simplicity is maybe like the Pixel, the Google Pixel.
I don't know what that is.
It's Google's Android phone.
Google phones, those are even worse than Apple phones.
I've heard the Pixel's pretty good, especially the newest one. And that it's got a pretty good competing camera with the iPhone.
Oh.
I'm not a huge fan of Samsung phones though. Every time I've used one, it's uh, gave me a headache.
I don't like Samsung.
I like my smartphones to be simple, but capable.
Hmm.
The only thing that would make my iPhone like 100% perfect is that a headphone jack.
That's iPhone though. Then
Yeah.
again, everything else copied it because, you know, Apple's Apple, and they're like, hey, Apple's doing it, so everybody must want it, right? No, you didn't give it time to sink in.
Well,
If you gave it time to sink in, everybody would have hated the idea of not having a headphone jack.
everyone does hate the idea of not having a headphone jack. There's still a lot of people that complain about it.
Hmm.
Um, so far Samsung hasn't gotten rid of the headphone jack unless I'm wrong. But I know my mom's Samsung Galaxy, I think she has an S8 Plus, which isn't the most recent, but still pretty new. It has a headphone jack.
Problem with Samsung is those things are so freaking fragile. Even with giant cases on them, they still shatter if you
Well,
drop them from 2 feet.
my mom hasn't broke anything on hers yet, and she has one of those wallet cases. This is a big ass
But because it's a wallet case,
creature.
she probably never drops it.
Well, I think the idea of having your phone also be your wallet's kind of a bad idea, but
Why?
in case you lose your phone, then you also lose your wallet.
Now, if you have a smartwatch, you can track your phone with the smartwatch.
Or if it gets stolen.
You can still track it.
Yeah, but it's not like you're gonna go find the person who gets stolen. Because
Doesn't
then,
mean doesn't mean you'd have to. I mean, you could wipe the phone from your watch.
but then you also missing your debit card, all your other information like driver's license. It's
Oh, well, if it's the wallet, yeah. I thought we were just talking about losing the phone.
no, because my mom uses the wallet as her wallet. She uses the phone wallet thing. I think it's kind of a bad idea just because of everything that could go wrong. Because not only do you lose your phone, you lose very valuable information. And since you also lost your phone, how are you going to contact the bank to cancel your card? This is a
Your
very
watch,
interesting point.
if you have a watch.
My mom doesn't. Watches don't agree with our family. That's one reason why I'm scared to buy a smartwatch.
I didn't buy this watch. I got it from my dad, and my dad got it for free. So.
Yeah, I know. But every time my mom has wore a watch, the watch is broke. And every time my grandpa has wore a watch, it's broke. So, I don't want to take the risk on getting a smartwatch if it breaks.
I've hit this thing against the wall sometimes, not on purpose, but it hasn't broken yet. So.
No, it hasn't broken like that. It's like just stopped working from it being on our skin.
Stop being so freaking hot.
I can't. I wish I could. My curse isn't
You have a
a
freaking
blessing.
human heater, and it's overheating the batteries and electronics inside of it.
It's never happened to me because I've never had a watch. But it's happened with my grandpa and my mom. But I'm pretty positive it probably happened to me too. And we could buy a cheap watch and see if it stops working as an experiment.
It's not what I want to do.
Although, you know how like they have those I can't remember what they're called, but like those watches that are not on your wrist, they're like on a chain.
Pocket watch?
Yeah, pocket watch. Can you technically do that with a smartwatch if you just get like the right case for it? I could just turn like a Apple Watch into a chain, like a pocket watch.
I mean, the straps for this watch come off. All you'd have to do is add a chain onto it, and you'd be good to
Well,
go.
I know that, but I'm just saying, is there like a specific type of case that could do that?
Probably.
Because there has to be. There's cases for everything.
Boom. I want to play the city right now. It takes so long to find a game for the city. I don't.
Just go back to doing more Lara Croft Go and start getting all the other stuff. Work on that platinum, boy.
I gotta save my brain power for later on. We're going to be doing
Oh,
Hacknet.
oh yeah, more Hacknet.
Because I'm the only one that be able to solve the hacking stuff.
Well, because you went to gosh dang school for that shit. I did not. I don't know the first thing about hacking.
Before I went to school, I knew how to at least navigate a command line.
Well, that's because you was interested in that. I never got into that part of
Not
technology.
really. It was kind of forced upon me in elementary.
Oh. Well, I was homeschooled.
For a very brief time period, the criteria for schools was that kids needed to be taught how to use command line for computers, and then that went away within like 2 months.
I was homeschooled, so never got to that. Also didn't help that the homeschooling books my parents bought were Bible based, so there's that.
And that you still probably learn more relevant things than public schooling books.
I don't know, it was stupid, the books that we had. They're bullshit.
There was a lot of public schooling books, though.
What?
I said so was a lot of public schooling books, though.
Well, yeah. I think a lot of schooling shit's bullshit in general, especially in America.
Schooling right now is still based around, people working in factories, but people don't do that anymore.
No, there's still people that work in factories.
I mean, like, the conveyor belts where everybody is working the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
They teach you to line up, stand in a straight line, mind your own business and all that. It's just like, that's not the way the world works
Well,
anymore. And
I still agree with the minding your own business part.
to an extent. I mean, people are taking that a little too far these days. I mean, people in America anymore see people literally getting mugged by somebody else and they don't help. They just walk right on by.
That's something different, but I don't want people to fucking just come up to me all the time and just start talking to me. I want to be left alone. But if people come up and talk to me...
That's when you just communicate to them. It's just like, hey, man, I don't want to talk right now. Just go about your business.
If I'm obviously not doing anything and someone talks to me, I'll talk back. I'll hold a conversation. But there's been times where it's like, I don't want to do this right now. I got other places to be. I gotta go.
Don't do it.
I don't.
Just tell them you don't.
What I do is it's like, hey man, I got other places to be right now. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I got other things I gotta do. Holy shit! This planet went from scorching hot to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Sounds like rapid.
I'm talking like in the daytime it was like 125 degrees, and now it's negative 131.
I don't know. The summer here hasn't been as bipolar as in the past, but there's times where it's 90 degrees and then the next minute it's dropped down to 50. It's like, how?
This planet did like a a degree change that was over 100 in literally seconds.
I don't think any weather is that bipolar in America or in the world at all.
Well, this is an alien planet, so
I mean, unless we're talking about like the Arctic, but the
but that
Arctic's kind of a different story.
well, the Arctic only stays cold; it doesn't get hot.
But it warms up when the sun finally comes up for those 2 minutes every week.
It doesn't get very hot though.
But compared to what the temperatures is a drastic change. Hate being those researchers that are forced to go to Antarctica.
I don't think they're forced. I
Like,
think
can
they
you do-
volunteer.
Yeah, and then they probably regret their decision instantly. It's like, why'd I come to this wasteland?
Scientists usually don't. They usually.
Oh, you know they're joke. You know they talk to people. You're like, man, it's miserable here.
I think the reason why they don't regret it is because, well, and I guess in the scientific community, it's considered an honor to get to go to Antarctica and research because it's kind of like one of the most unexplored places on Earth.
I would die going there.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness you're not a scientist.
When I got that new car, right, because the other one ended up crashing.
Somehow.
We took it to get the tires changed because it was fresh out of getting bought, and you should always put new tires on it. It was a reasonable temperature. It was about 50 degrees that day, and my ears were almost frostbit.
50 degrees and
My
your ears
entire
almost
face was
frostbit.
My entire face was frozen. I mean, it felt I could literally feel the blood circulation when I finally got into a building
You should never go
and
to
started warming
Antarctica.
up. Huh?
You should never go to Antarctica.
It was probably not 50. It was probably a little colder than 50.
Well, even if, like, how long was you outside?
20 minutes.
20 minutes and you was already experiencing that much?
Yeah, my ears were frozen. They were pretty cold. I could feel the blood circulation going back into my face after I started warming up.
Hold on. Wanna know what the temperature of this planet is now? It's 289 degrees.
A little bit toasty.
It went from being negative like 160 something to positive 289. This planet is kind of a hellscape, but it's got really interesting terrain. I'm gonna take off and go to a portion where it's daytime so I can get a better look at it. Kazoom!
Kazoom?
Yes!
It's probably a mistake, but I'm being a character that I usually don't play on this game.
Playing Cydia?
I used to play Lightning until I found out that I like this other character better.
Characters that?
And then I just kind of stopped playing as other characters. No, I'm probably going to get trashed. I am going to use the bathroom because that's going to take 5 minutes just to find a game. That's like the second I walk away, it's going to frickin' find a game. Yep, see, the second I stand up, it finds the game.
Get fecked, loser. You know what? Probably the most amount of like hacking with like finger quotes that I've done was when I was playing The Sims yesterday and I was putting in cheats.
That's not hacking.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like normal cheats for, because you got to open up a command line, got to put in testing cheats true, and then for certain cheats, you have to put in like, I think it was like sets, period, skill, slash, something, and you have to like put in a bunch of lines to do something. So it's kind of like hacking. You're just hacking the game.
They have two range characters on the enemy team. Good thing Lightning's a hybrid of mid to close range.
It's just not extensive hacking like United.
There we go.
Very interesting. I'm gonna check out another planet now. They're stabilized alright, baby. This game is so peaceful to play sometimes, especially in creative.
Not a bad way to start off playing this game. Win the first game.
There's a movie I want to watch again.
What be that?
Deathgasm, I think is what it's called.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. Have fun. We're entering the planets. Place is dead. I mean, I did say it was lifeless, so I knew what I was getting into. Cool.
You're trying to find a game, huh? Game?
If you would have like walked in on how I was playing this game, you would have been confused.
Where the
So I was like leaning back in my chair and I had my aim, like my arms, like straight up.
Hmm.
Like kind of like, well, not really straight up because I'm kind of sitting at an angle, but they're like above my head. It isn't exactly comfortable, but I'm doing it anyways.
Doing it anyways?
Eh. Because why not? Have I been there? Yes, I have. I've been here. I don't think so.
I kept thinking of topics to ask you about, but you don't. Everything I was going to ask was just like, wait a second, you don't know anything about it.
Ask me anyways. Maybe I do.
Well, one thing I was going to ask, even though it's probably going to be stupid because, you know, you're not a big Final Fantasy fan, but who's your favorite Final Fantasy character?
My favorite Final Fantasy character, eh? Well, that is going to be a hard one to answer because about the only one I can think of is Cloud. So I'm going to go with that one.
Gonna go with Cloud.
Yeah. As a process of elimination, about the only Final Fantasy characters I know is Cloud, Lightning, and Noctis. Oh, and Sephiroth. I guess Sephiroth is pretty cool.
Everybody likes Sephiroth.
So I'm gonna go with the Chocobo.
A Chocobo? I'm surprised you even know what a Chocobo is.
I'm not that dense.
Sure about that?
Well, I'm not completely dense.
So
I'm a
who'd
little
you
dense.
say you all know? Cloud, Sephiroth, Lightning, who else?
Noctis. Which is the main character 15, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah, I know
He's
that
the
is.
prince you play as.
I didn't really know he was a prince. I just knew that he was one of those anime boys that went on the road trip and had the black hair. I don't know her name, but in Final Fantasy 15, that big titty bitch that does the car repair.
Cindy?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for this person that I'm fighting against. They have 2 computer players on their team.
Oh. Go easy on him.
Nah, let's just beat them.
No mercy.
Lightning's like, it won't take much to win. Yeah, it won't, because there's 2 computer players. The AI kind of sucks unless you happen to have
No mercy.
the computer level really leveled up.
Well, I was just surprised that I knew about chocobos.
Huh?
Well, I was just surprised that I knew about chocobos.
Because it's not really something that people...
Yeah, but they're iconic. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do this space battle, why not? Stop flying! Let me shoot you!
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Leave
fuck,
me
I was
alone.
pressing the wrong button.
They did the same freaking... Oh my god. This freaking move takes so long to start up.
What were some of the other topics you was gonna ask me that I probably wouldn't know about?
Hang on. Don't know what to say at this exact second.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Off the wall. Alright, you won.
Get over here, you bitch!
I feel sorry for that guy. He got 2 computer players. I don't know why they put that as an option in a freaking online ranked game.
I don't know. I just
It's
don't
just
know
like,
playing.
if it doesn't find enough people in a set time limit, just throw computer players on there. They'll be fine, right? No.
AI players just really can't play like humans. Especially when they put no time into the AI development. It's just very basic.
Yeah, this game kind of got rushed.
There's like one game I could think of that has really, really good AI. And it's fucking like almost 20 years old.
Won't be that.
Quake 3 Arena.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old arcade shooter that was a multiplayer game, but it had AI for people who didn't have internet, and the AI are really, really competent.
20 years ago?
Yeah,
Who would have had the money to freaking have the internet at that time?
people who had like dial-up internet, because games were developed around that. Came out in '99, I think. So it wasn't quite. It was like 18 years ago, 19 years ago.
It was a wee lad.
I was a wee lad as well. What kind of spaceship is that? Is this battle still going? Yes. What were some of the other questions?
I don't remember. I got focused on a battle.
Ah, you bitch.
Or something more Final Fantasy related. You know who Tifa is, right?
No.
He's somebody from Final Fantasy 7.
I played very little 7.
Do you know Yuffie?
Well, it's only because of, like, from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, she's from 7 too.
And that was the one I gave that stupid voice to in that video, right? It was more like this is Yuffie here.
I guess that would have been that one, huh?
He got mad at me when I gave that voice to Yuffie.
A little bit.
Well, I only seen a silhouette of the character, and I just assumed it was a man. Apparently, I must be a
Are you
misogynist.
assuming genders?
I was assuming gender. I'm a fucking misogynist, I guess. And I just assuming as a man is like, this is Yuffie here. We gotta take down what Organization 13. Ah!
Ah, fuck.
How many more ships do I gotta take down? This is a big battle.
Come on, game. Oh, damn it, I got interrupted. Fuck my life.
Is that it?
Come on, respawn. Fucking hell.
That was intense. Even though I have unlimited health because creative, still intense. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What?
Oh, I kinda got distracted by space battle.
Space battle?
Mm-hmm.
The Final Frontier?
Yep. Someone's freighter had gone under attack.
God damn it.
And I hadn't done a space battle in a while, so I was like, hey, let's do this. Finding a lot of desert planets. When am I gonna find a desert planet, huh?
A dessert? I like dessert.
Been finding all these desert planets and no desert planets. Give me fucking ice cream land.
Ice cream land?
Yeah, bro. You've watched Wreck-It Ralph, right?
No.
Oh, well, then I can't make a reference to that. I was gonna say, give me the area that took place the most of the movie. There's in like a desert land. You should watch Wreck-It Ralph. It's a good movie.
No, it's nowhere to watch it at right now. It's not on Netflix.
I know.
It's not on Hulu.
I have to find it on DVD or Blu-ray or something.
Could always use other ways.
Other less legit ways that we will not speak of, because we may or may not have already done those ways.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot confirm or deny that we have done such things. Was one of your questions going to be what was my favorite Kingdom Hearts character?
I wasn't thinking that, but you can answer anyway.
I'm assuming you want me to answer non-Disney, because then that'd be too easy.
Yes. That would be too easy.
About the only one I could say that I find the most interesting anyways is Naminé.
Naminé?
Yeah.
People like Naminé. Not Riku? Most people would have chose Riku in a heartbeat.
I don't know, Riku's alright I guess, it's just I think Naminé is more interesting.
We already played through Kong, so you should know that she's a nobody, right?
Play through what?
Chain of Memories, Kong.
No. I don't know. I might have. I just might have been in the back of my brain. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's explained in that and at the very beginning of 2 that she's a nobody, so.
Well, a lot happened at the very beginning of 2. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything.
What's not been explained is who's nobody she is.
Fucking Marge Simpson.
Yes, you broke the code. It's Simpson.
Someone who's not even a Disney or Final Fantasy character. But I am right.
Or something created specifically for Kingdom Hearts.
She's Stewie Griffin.
Oh, you're just hitting the nails right on the head, aren't you?
She's the purple gobstopper.
He's purple guy from FNAF.
No, purple gobstopper. You know those candies I have in my room, those jawbreakers? She's the purple one.
How is Nominee purple? How do you associate Nominee with purple?
I just like the purple gobstopper, I guess, so it's always the first one to come to my
I
brain.
do not associate her with the color purple at all.
She's the wall that's facing the living room in my room.
White?
Yep.
Roach,
Oh wait, no, I
don't know. That's just skin color.
I know what she actually is. I was sick. I found an epic planet, or exotic, rather. But she is the tweet from Ben Shapiro that says, "Okay, now this is epic."
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounded funny.
There's a tweet from like a political commentary guy. I don't even know what the tweet is. I don't know the context of the tweet. I don't know what he's referring to, but he just says, "Okay, now this is epic," and it makes me laugh every time. We know the drill here, boys. We gotta stay here till night. But that's a long ways away. The sun's like right in the middle of the sky. Hunker down, boys. We gonna be here a while, because I know how epic these type of planets look like in the nighttime. And when it does turn nighttime, I'm gonna invite you into my room so you can see what it looks like.
Oh, come on, I got it.
I'm gonna say something about Nominate again, though, because when we was doing Chain of Memories and I had no game audio, and I didn't know how to pronounce her name, I'm trying to remember what I originally thought her name sounded like in my head.
God
Like,
damn it.
it was like Namani or something. So I'm the idiot.
Maybe a little.
Yeah. Oh my shit, it's hot in here.
Stop being a human here and then it won't be so hot.
You know, I wish I could, but it's just not possible. Like, I don't know what it is about my genetics that just make me hot all the time. Because I know, I think my grandpa has it too. But in his older age, he's kind of lost it, so it might happen to me as well. But even though I'd say he still has a little bit of it. Because he gets hot in the summertime pretty easily, just like me. And I don't know how my dad is, because, you know, I spent very little time with him.
Those are options. I don't want options.
I was either in kindergarten or first grade where he went to prison, and I'd never seen him again. Ah, the light.
by a light.
Yeah. Where's the sun positioned at now?
What? I don't have enough money for that? Where that's shucks butt.
Shucks butt. I should probably do laundry tomorrow.
Sephiroth's Kingdom Hearts outfit is in this game and I wanted to get it, but I don't have enough in-game money.
Go out there and grind for them monies then.
Not easy when when your team can't freaking survive for 2 seconds.
Sun, hurry up and go down. I mean, I guess the quicker way of doing this would just have been to get in my ship and take off and land in a nighttime area, but I'm too lazy. But I'm kind of reconsidering it because it's still going to take a while for it to go down.
I'm gonna go back to my main character, see if I have better luck with her. And based on the map, I have to change up the HP ability because that's just the way Terra works.
I was looking at reviews today of Hacknet, and I seen someone posted like a joke review, because that happens a lot on Steam. But someone said they managed to hack their own PC, and they got it towards doing that tracing thing, and they eventually got to where they called the cops on themselves, and the game ended. You should try doing that.
I don't think that's possible.
It might be. You have the game now. You could test it.
I could.
It seems like the game gives you a lot of freedom when it comes to doing that kind of stuff.
I mean, it would be a hacking simulator if you did have freedom to hack whatever you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. But who knew a game that is basically just lines of words and code could be so immersive? But I guess I have a bit of an overactive imagination because
What?
I have an overactive imagination, so like all the missions that they would give you, like when they're talking about stuff, I was vividly picturing all the stuff going down.
It's going down.
Yeah.
They're not yelling timber though.
Where is the sun? I can't find the sun.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, I think it's going down. The sun is. The colors of the sky are starting to change.
Sucker.
Mother sucker. Now, how did a piece of cheese from Taco Bell get on my PS4?
Because it wanted to.
I guess. It kind of sounded like it could have been like I was promoting Taco Bell. It's like, do you want a piece of cheese from Taco Bell on your PS4? Well, if you go to TacoBell.com and use my code not an ad, you get 10% off your next purchase.
Not an ad. I wish Taylor's abilities would activate faster. Can people stay alive? I don't get why people cannot freaking protect themselves. I'm playing a character that has the worst defense in the game, and I'm protecting myself better than they are.
You're probably playing with them damn millennials. They don't know how to care for themselves in any way whatsoever.
Okay, Grandpa. Oh, I see what the problem was. The entire team was ranged characters. You can't do that. Too bad everything's random.
You damn millennials better not even think about joining the military. We all need men, not some sissy-ass pansies.
You know, those older people aren't going to be able to protect the country because, you know, they're already too old, and the younger people...
Give me a gun and beer, and I'll go take out them tourists myself. Come into my room and look
at that.
Come into my room and look at this planet.
What'd you say?
Said come into my room and take a look at this planet.
I'm flavoring my water.
Giving the water flavor?
Mm-hmm.
Just go outside, put some dirt in it, and it'll become earth-flavored water.
Gross. Holy crud, what the hell? Dude, that looks like freaking Final Fantasy VII. Oh, found a game. Run!
Did it look cool though?
Yes.
These type of planets look so fucking sick at night. I waited that long for a glimpse. Although, I'm gonna take a screenshot. That was wrong button. Maybe, but I didn't want there to be like if I did something loud and it came through your mic and then we could hear it twice.
I don't think it would be that loud. My mic's not that sensitive.
When I was being loud last night, I heard stuff that I did that was loud come through your mic. I'm gonna try doing a loud clap. Yeah, I heard it through your mic.
Oh, I heard it was from your mic.
I heard it from your mic. It picked up.
Oops, that's not the move I wanted to do, so that's a waste of what I wanted.
Out of your friends, which is you truck freak crazy ass?
I got knocked out because nobody's helping. Respawn. Oh my god. Oh my god, out is dashing. Fuck.